Uh huh. You know what time it is. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. Tonight's the night, Friday night. Grab that glass of wine. No more work, leave the jerks. Got to look the spine. No time to go to the bar. Create a vibe online. Let's chat, play games. We doing our thing.
It's about to start.
Grab your food and drink and everything to devour. Hold on to your seat cause your laughs will get even louder. Put on your PJs and please on the powder.
Hold up.
Let's get sipping cause it is my happy
Now
hour.
run that.
Let's get sipping.
What is good, everybody? And you know it's Friday, and you know what time it is. It is the happy hour. I hope you have a great week so far, getting ready for the good old weekend. Um, Happy June, first of all. It's already June already. Jesus, time flies. Um, Big shout out to all the graduates, class of 2023. Um, Graduating, ending their chapter and beginning the new one. I am very proud of all the hard work y'all have been doing, and y'all gonna experience the next phase of your life. Please tell me. Those that are watching as graduate, check in with me. Say hi, what you sipping. I know some of y'all are not 21 yet, and y'all probably got some juice boxes and some and sodas, and you're sitting here watching my show. Um, but also, I'm also a proud mommy. Um, Big shout out to my baby girl, Shayla. She's going to be graduating fifth grade. Her graduation is Tuesday. Um, get ready to go to middle school. And man, time really does fly when you have kids. They grow up very, very fast. So, and look who jumped in the spot. Hey! And of course, I have my glass of wine here. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I am about on my last bottle of wine. So I'm about to get ready to crack up some summer drinks, especially my wine coolers. Got to have my Jamaica me happy. And also going to try some new ones like the Simply Spike Lemonade that I've been wanting to try so much and so badly. So I'm definitely going to get ready to stock up on that for the summer. And I hope you got some summer drinks for y'all ready too. Mm, what the heck? Oh, damn. You are out. There you should have went to the store. Well, even if you work at home. You should have went to the store Wednesday night on your way home and got you a glass of wine. Or remember, they deliver now. So you don't have to leave the house. Well, I don't know what's going on down in the South of Maryland that does Drizzly and Instacart or anything about that, especially only 40-minute drive between stores and cities. Oh, that's a lot. That's a long, like long driving, really. Oh. Also, those that's also part of the LGBTQ plus community. Happy Pride Month. I know y'all gonna be out wilding out. There's a lot of bunch of Pride celebrations going on throughout the whole entire month. I was rehearsing. I filmed a new movie. I know, Mr. Movie Star, but I'm glad you checking in and tuning in so you can take a break from rehearsing your lines and spend time with your little sis, even though I'm older than you. And you know I always get my way. And I'm not spoiled, so don't try it. Okay? Um oh, who yes, of course I am. So GLBIN. What is that? What does that stand for? What is that? I don't understand what that stand for. Of course BBF in the building. And I got my shirt and now my allergies are acting up again. Oh Jesus! And yes, not well. I would not consider myself spoiled. Um, I'm not consider myself spoiled now. Don't try me in this episode just because you're not a guest today, because you're busy grinding and do whatever thing you need. What? Support or get left behind? What? Okay, really, really, really. Oh God. Whew. Thank God the mascara is waterproof. Whew. My allergies are acting up completely. Whew. Those that experience, like, it was like 95 degrees out today. And I only went out in the morning because it was not very cool out. And it was very cool out. I only go out in the morning. I don't really go out in the heat. What? So that's, oh, support or get left be. Oh. Oh, okay, now I got it. Now I got it. I was like, all these extra stuff. I'm like, what the hell? And all of a sudden, then my eyes start burning. Well, when it's very, very hot as hell outside, the freaking allergy pollen. Whew. Thank God I got on waterproof mascara today. Because I knew some shit was going to happen with my eyes burning like it was last week. Whew. Whew. Oh my God. That was an interesting moment. Oh, the Anthony. I was like, who else was in here? Funny, funny, funny. Oh, and thank you for sharing the video. I just got a notification on my Fizzone here. Of course, this is gonna be an interesting show today. Of course, Tisha. And plus, I'm home and I'm fine, and my mascara is waterproofed, so nothing else happened. So this is gonna be an interesting show today. There gonna be one little new thing that I added. I might have to do that later. Um, I even have a secret to share, but that is when we wrap up the show. And let's see, I do have a song, so we still going to do a song review. And hold up, woo! See, I knew it was going to come, but the woo, crazy. I do have a song for a song review, and I'm gonna pull that up just that way. I was busy setting everything up because a new segment is going to be added into this show. Whew. But I am good. I am actually better than last week. Um, really am better than I was last week when a lot of people I know dying, and those that actually can't really handle death as much as I do. Like anyone that, yes, it really did. It really got me, like it got me sneezing like crazy. But thank God I have waterproof mascara. It definitely works. And who popped it? That? That oh, I love you too, Dad. And happy early Father's Day. I know it's June and there's Father's Day coming. I don't know what day it is, but I'm fine. I'm fine now, but I'm fine now. And I need to pull up the. So there is a song someone sent me for a song review. So I try to find it. Like so, a lot of people, there's people DMing me about it, and I just gotta find it. Yep, I do have one. Someone sent this to me earlier in the week, and I just have to find it. It was actually a Philly artist. I actually saw him perform on the same day of my performance at the Mini Fest, and he DM'd me a song, and I gotta find it. Oh, it's right here. And okay, that way I want. Oh, you starting a new podcast that says Brothers Podcast. So when are you gonna start that? That way I can promote it on my page and on the show page and on my personal page, and I can just promote it and have everybody tuning in. So can you like elaborate a little bit about, yes. Can you elaborate a little bit about your podcast, and hopefully I'll probably bring you on the show, you know, as a promotion so you can promote the show, and since I have a higher platform. Oh, late June. So sooner than later. Text me when you want to do it. My shows is always going to be Friday. It's not going to be pre-recorded. But definitely call me, text me which Friday you want to jump in, and we can talk about your new podcast. And I'm so excited for you. We are talking about everything, which is actually what I do. I just usually talk about really nothing, and drinking and games and fun and crazy stuff. And but I am very happy for you, Dad. Always like to make moves. That's really, I really got that move making, really move making, always be making moves. I got that from my dad. You travel from different bars. So so you go to different bars in Jersey. Oh, hi, Michelle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So while y'all are checking in and saying hi, always tell me what y'all drinking because it's part of my show. Let's get sipping. So you might as well tell sister something. What y'all drinking? It can be water. It could be juice. It could be wine, beer. It could be a shot of Crown Royale. Oh, so you go to different bars, not only in Pennsylvania and, oh, and Jersey. Okay, I like the idea. Water with lemon. Hey, at least you got something. At least you're drinking something. So it's called the Sip and Smoke Brothers. So you go to different bars from Pennsylvania and Jersey, and you smoke cigars. What's the first thing that you feel is supposed to capture your attention when you review a song? Well, that is a good question. Because when I do my song reviews, sometimes I get people DMing me songs before the show, and I do listen to them before. But some that I get from the last minute, I add into the mix, and so it might be like the first reaction when I first heard it for the first time. Like I always put it in a producer's ear when I hear the song, because usually like the intro, I kind of like the intro so much because is it good, is it building up? It's kind of like builds that up, and and that's what I kind of like. If you capture that attention with that intro part of the song, because usually most people just they just listen by maybe 3 to 5 seconds when you first heard a song, and it usually is the intro. So the intro is usually, it has to catch their attention. It got to be a you know big grabber. You got to grab that person's ear, kind of like that ear grabber. Hmm. But those that want to be a part, oh, I'm so proud of you making it do what it do across the board. Music definitely helps to tame wild beasts or soothes the savage beast. I would say. But those that want to submit a song for a review, you can DM me on Instagram or the show. Um, Let me pull that up so you can see. Or the show um, on Instagram or Facebook. You can DM me there and send me a link. I kind of prefer YouTube links because, one, free, and I know ads is a big pain in the butt. So I really think. But yeah, so if you want to do submit a song for review, make sure you DM me on either of those. Of course, it really does. Music does soothe the saddest beast. So yeah, so those, of course, make sure you subscribe the YouTube channel of the show called Shorn's Happy Hour Podcast. And those that missed the live and missed their interaction with me, on the show live, you can catch the replay via Facebook, YouTube, on both the show and my personal pages, and of course Spotify and available podcast platforms. Yay! I was a little late posting the last 2 episodes up last week. It was a lot of carry on going on, but I got it back on track and everything caught up. Yay! So there you go. Let's see. What do you feel is the biggest mistake aspiring artists make? Well, there's a lot of things, biggest mistakes when it comes to music, really. But when it comes to a mistake that and that's a lesson that I learned basically from my personal experience. I think the biggest mistake is trying to rush to get your music out and not doing the proper steps. Um, Usually, as an artist now, is like, don't wait. There's a perfect timing to release stuff. Um, so you always got to know your timing. What is the perfect timing to release a song to the world? Um, Also, make sure it's actually mixed properly and have a good clarity of the song before you put it out in the world. Because if you're rushing to put stuff out and then once you hear it out and hear it on the platform like Spotify or Pandora or whatsoever, the mix, once you listen to it in the headphones, the mix will be so completely off. So make sure when you are mixing and mastering the final mix of that song, please make sure that is fit for every single platform without having a big penalty, I would say. Um, so that's kind of like one of the biggest mistakes aspiring artists make is they rush to bring out their music and without doing any proper steps. So some may comment here. Some folk feel like the steps are not needed to do things right. All they see is the spotlight and being out front. True. Without any preparation, especially when you're performing on stage, I would say, without any preparation, without proper rehearsals, um, when you recording a song, make sure your voice is on pitch and don't need melodyne or pitch correction, of course, to do that. Maybe for a little tiny bit, but not the whole entire song. Um, make sure the beat is the timing of the beat is right, and make sure it makes sense. Like there's some beats are very abstract, but it's kind of hard to do it with lyrics sometimes. But it depends on the producer. It depends on the artist if they really want to do it, and that's kind of really what that is. So don't rush yourself getting out there without doing the proper channels. Whether it's you preparing to go on your debut performing on stage or your debut releasing a song for the first time ever in your life, uh, before you do your first press interview or your first podcast interview, I would say. That's steps for everything. That's steps for everything. We have run into that here in the South when folks are looking to record and we tell them that there are levels to a good hit or a song. Exactly. Record as many songs as you want and pick what you think is the best, and it has to have that right hit to get you hit on your debut. You're welcome. What what's mistake that you have learned from in music? Um Everybody had that mistake when it comes to marketing and promoting your music. That's one of the biggest biggest mistakes in my experience I ever had did in my life. I didn't know once you release the song, you got to promote the hell out of it. Like you had to push that song till you can't put till the wheels fall off. I will actually say you have to push the song, whether it's a music video or a single. You got to put different content, Dylan using the song to push it out so people can be hyped and ready to do listen to your song, and also pitching the songs to curators and pitching to Spotify for editorial playlists. And thank God I am in two of the songs in that playlist. Thank the Lord. Um, yeah, it's proper channels when it comes to marketing your music once it's you know released, and you still got to promote it before it comes out, and that's a lot to do. So without that, create a create a strategy plan. That's what I will actually say. What I have learned from my mentorship program with Rock Nation's own Nicole Bus, when she told me about, because that was one of the biggest mistakes that I was dealing with, like creating a plan, um, creating a strategy on what and how you're going to do that to push that song and put it into and give it to the right hands of people, especially for press and um, radios and curators and all that stuff. Hey, Nikki, happy June. Um, so that is really one of the things that I mistakes that I did was learning promoting my songs the right way, and learning how to create not only a strategy plan, but a marketing plan overall as an artist. And believe me, creating a marketing plan, I did not like that. It's like creating a, I would say, a term paper and slides. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's actually a bandana, but thank you. Oh yeah, and I am doing taking orders, summer orders, crochet orders. So if you want that, y'all got my number. Y'all can DM me, give me your inquiry, and I give you a quote. There you go. Easy, quick, and slammish plugin. Whoo! So yay! So my guest ain't here yet. My guest is not here yet. But anywho, I going to get started on so far on the I got one song for a song review. So let me pull this. Um, this is a new segment that I started 2 weeks ago that I want to promote artists with their music and put it on the show and have all my listeners and viewers here to have their comments and what they think of the song, and everybody think it's a hit or think it's not, and everything like that. Someone posed, I have a not music related question as well. Hey Becca, what is it? What is your non music related query? And hopefully I will not get too faded to answer that question because I'm not even faded yet. Um, so while Quick in here typing his questions, I am going to pull up the song. Now, this is from a rapper from Philly. He performed at the Mini Fest the same night I did. And those that didn't remember the Mini Fest, go to my YouTube channel. You can see my performance, my whole set there. And but this one, he's a rapper in Philly called Vinny Raw. He DM'd me the song called "I See Them" featuring Gucci Mane, and really in a stream rules match who wins, Stone Cold in his prime or Roman Reigns with no interference. I really do not know. Stone Cold, I don't think his knees were not going to be able to. I don't really think his knees is going to do that. Maybe if he can do a one good quick stunner, then maybe it'll work. Becca think Roman Reigns, but you never know with him. Like he cheats like the New England Patriots. But thank God, at Night of Champions. I'm gonna say it right now. Thank God, finally Jimmy Uso kicked him in the damn face because he needs that. Those that did not see Night of Champions, go on Peacock, watch the whole thing. Even though I'm mad that uh, Bianca Belair lost the title for Oscar because her cheating ass with that damn miss and rub it on her damn face when she tried to do a KOD. Um, Roman can't win without his whole family help. Exactly. Um, go on YouTube. You can see that clip. Hopefully, it's SmackDown tonight. Jimmy will probably explain why the hell he kicked him in the face. Because definitely he needs his face kicked. He and I was thinking that yes, of course, Jimmy does not want to be nobody's bitch. Like he said in direct quote, before all this whole bloodline shit started, he doesn't want to be nobody's bitch. But back to the song, everybody. We getting off topic. Okay. So here is Benny Raw. I see them. Um, so this I'm gonna pull this up. Let's see. You might hear ads, even though I don't like it. I hate ads. Stupid phone. Come on. Okay, loading, 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 loading. Okay, it's popping up. It's actually there. We go. Oh, I turned it on. There we go. Full of bad bitches, y'all niggas and G's. My enemies be on my dick, they look like groupies to me. My fan, that's your girlfriend, then why she leaving with me? We ain't dated but a week, but still she gave me a key. I see a homeboy picture, man, a grandmother three. I told him count the bands up, I got it, sell me a key. And even though you see me on TV, jam of the week, I got the stupidest rich game a nigga ever to see. I got the kangaroo money, about to jump on my jet. I count $100,000, I was just in my teens. NBA money, nigga, this just one of my rings. You say your nigga get money, that ain't no money to me. I see them plotting, scheming, trying to stop my breathing. Now I got a reason, popular and cleaning. Set up the smoke and even these streets I keep on feeding. We pretty city demons spreading through action regions. I see them plotting, scheming. Ah. Trying to stop my breathing. Now I got a reason. Popular and cleaning. Set up the smoke and even these streets I keep on feeding. We pretty city demons spreading through action regions. Said it never happened. Look at me now, me and Gucci Mane rapping. New era can keep the capping. White fitted, nah, you bullshit. Bitch, I ain't kidding. Cooking, whipping this shit in the kitchen. Left the game, street probably won't miss them. Fuck what you thinking. European means jack shit. Sidelines on the bench too long. Strong arm is rap shit like Cassius. Only want the cash kid. Plus stacking and hustling backwards. I got G for FTC and your Gucci fabric. Cause that's George. Stick to Walmart and shit you can afford. We a different tax bracket. Me and 1017, that's miraculous. Music to move to, we savages. Room, the body kick. Gucci pull up, said he needed a killer to body shit. Now you embodied it. My money karate flip. Living the karate flick. Trying to see how many RPMs Maserati get. With my in a broke. Cruising the coast. On my way to the boat. Play the game like it's close. For those who vote, leave them in flames. Clutch like it's burnt toast. This for every one of my shit the most. I see them plotting, scheming. Trying to stop my breathing. Now I got a reason. Popular and competing. Set up the smoke and even these streets I keep on feeding. We dirty city demons spreading through action regions. I see them plotting, scheming. Trying to stop my breathing. Now I got a reason. Popular and competing. Set up the smoke and even these streets I keep on feeding. We dirty city demons spreading through action regions. Okay. That was what is it? Okay, that was I See Them. It was Killer Swift featuring Gucci Man, Benny Raw was the rapper that sent me. It was actually a collaboration. Um I Well, one I kind of like. I'm gonna be honest. The beat was hard. I'm gonna be honest. Um, Thank you, Vinny, for submitting or sending DM me that song. Um, but um, but here's my honest review. Um, and I will keep it 100. I'm gonna let you know that I'm going by my ears, what I'm hearing from my headphones. Um, I kind of what I'm hearing. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, ma. I I I didn't hear the comment, so I missed some of the comments here. Let me go back and see who else put let's see, even on PS1, so Cole only had about 3 combos. Stone Cold to Ruthless, he wore Dog Walk, Roman, and I'm Still Alive. Um, the last dude could have rolled the beat better, to be honest. That's what I was thinking at first because he was a little off. Yeah, I'm live right now. We got some technical issues. Um, hey Nikki, not Nikki too, Nikki Coach. I would say there's two another Nikki in here. Um, I like the production, but the flows need to be tightened up for real, for real. I I like the hook. I'm gonna be honest. I like the hook. The hook is definitely an attention grabber. I like the hook. Um, Beat was hard. It was a little off. And yes, she's sipping margaritas. Eba! What kind of margarita? Is just a regular margarita or nothing fruity or anything? Yeah, I really like the beat. To be honest, I like the hook, but the flow definitely needs to be, I would say, tighten up a little bit and work on the tighting and work on a different cadence. And also I think the mix wasn't right on the vocals. The mix was not clear. It was kind of very muffled. Um so whoever, if you mix your down your own track, you might need to work on adjusting your EQ a little bit, like boost up your your mids a little bit up and turn down a little bit of your highs. If you're using reverb, adjust it down to almost like a low frequency of that. Oh, strawberry. Yum. I want to try the watermelon one. The watermelon is kind of good. Hey, Rochelle. Yeah, you actually agree with me. Yes, the hook was cool. It's mainly the flow doing the first. That was, yep, it was definitely off. Hey, Tasha. Hi, Auntie. It is good. Yeah, the beat is good. I really like whoever the producer of that. Hey, Aunt Ducky. I got my family here. I'm so happy my family is here and watching me and supporting me. That is, I like the love here. It's like the vibe, the party is getting even much better. The song has a lot of potential, but just needs to be tightened up. And I perfectly agree. As since I was listening to the song as a producer, and I was also listening to it in the engineer's ear. Yeah, so it definitely needs to be remixed properly vocally. Because his verse, Vinny verse was a little muffled, and the EQ was not right. I would say it was really off. It was very off. Um, but he definitely need to, like, he got the lyrics. He just needs to adjust his cadence. I would say adjust the cadence, and that was kind of like my really point of view of that song. It really does have a potential, especially a song working with a major artist. Um, yeah, major artists such as Gucci Man. That was kind of really big. Even I think it might be a remix of a song that Gucci Man already had. Um, it might be something that, just to get more content and kind of like a freestyle. But I really appreciate the send DM me that and see what else might be another one that I really didn't get a chance to put up, or and I don't see anything else. If y'all have a song, make sure you DM me on my Instagram. Let me pull it up. You can DM me here. Um, you can also DM the show. I do read every single message that I got. I have like freaking more than one, um, I would say more than one accounts of Instagram, because I have one just added in the midst, and that is my crazy rabbit. So my rabbit has his own Instagram called Lavender the THA Bunny. So so you will see more lavender, more bunny all the time. And actually, he is in my second camera. Yes, y'all ask and you shall receive. So this next little segment, because he finally is on the frame, I call this the bunny cam. Y'all asked me to have a bunny cam last week. So finally his ass is on this other camera. And plus it gave me an excuse to use my multi-streaming cameras. And I have three of them, but I only bought out one. Um, and you get to see what the heck he's doing right now. So I'm gonna switch it on and see what the heck he's doing. So you can see what he's doing now. Now, as you can see here, he is just chilling, his feet all out. He's by his litter box. You know, he just sitting there just chilling. Or you just doing that because you've been on your thumpers all day, ain't that right, baby? Is that right? She's like, leave me alone, mom. I'm sitting here just trying to sleep, you know. And as you can see, he finally has his moment of fame. Here's the world, Lavender. He ain't doing nothing. Rabbits, all they do is just eat, go to the bathroom, sleep all day. He is definitely he about to be 2 next month. He about to be 2 years old next month. And those that don't know, Lavender is a free roaming rabbit. I don't do cages or hutch. Um, they it kind of jeopardized their mental health, and he's my emotional support animal, so he's supposed to be helping me with my anxiety and depression, and also my crazy kids anxiety and depression too. So um yeah, so they run very fast. They like to run around the house. They need a lot of room. So he got almost this whole entire living room took over. Just like to run around, binky all day, and have hay all over the daggone floor. Like, and of course, as a rabbit, yes, he chew on things. Um, my boyfriend got upset. He chewed one of the audio cables in the studio one time, and like we had to tape it up, and he had to get a new cable. And all of a sudden, he started chewing some of our gig bags from our guitars. Thank God, not our actual ones, because they have actual guitar inside that are basses and stuff. Because it no, it's just the bags. I don't know why the bags. Um, he started chewing on mine. I just put them out the living room and had in the hallway. But he been chewing. He like to chew on things. We need to talk about an FU Trolls 2023 version. Actually, that is kind of like a 2023 version of that. Um, it's not gonna be like FU Trolls, but this is gonna be like the ratchet female version of the song. I am planning releasing that this summer. I just had to get I got to cross my T's and dot my I's before I release. You know, that's the lesson that we need to do. Proper steps before releasing a music. But that is definitely a summer track that I am planning on releasing. That's one of the ratchet tracks, one of the best songs I ever produced. And big shout out to Grind. She featured on it. Oh, here he comes. Come on, now really on my feet, Lord. Now I gotta move my feet. I gotta put my feet up so you can see my legs coming up because he be messing with my feet. I turn my camera. Okay, now he's back. Don't go on my couch. Don't even dare go on the couch, Lord, because I'm trying to clean up your gifts. Yeah, get in the litter box. Get in your litter box. Don't stare at your litter box. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, so he used to come out, be newsy, and I had to put my feet up because he be messing around with my feet because I wear crazy socks. Like, I love my crazy socks, but he is has a session with my socks. He loved my socks. Um, so I had to put my feet up, and then once he's like, "Oh, my feet is up, it's not around," he hops away. He was that close going on my couch because he keeps going to the bathroom on my couch. He's litter trained. He's just sometimes too lazy to do that. He's very lazy. But but that is the funny bunny cam because y'all asked and you shall receive. So y'all asked me last week about having a bunny cam to see what the heck he's doing, and yay, he we got a bunny cam here. So he's kind of like my co-host, but not really my co-host because he comes out for a short period of time and runs away until I give him treats, and I don't have his treats taken out of the yeah, I didn't bring the treats yet. I was busy setting everything up before making sure the camera, my second camera worked. Cause that's the first time I actually did this with my other camera and everything. Oh, thank you. Yes. Lavender is cute, but usually don't let the cuteness fool you. It's like once he does do some cool, he does some sneaky stuff. Think I have a camera. I have a camera in my living room. Sometimes I scream at him, tell him get off the couch, and sometimes when I'm like away, I go on my camera on my phone just to check on him, make sure he doesn't run amok. Oh, he hopped out of the litter box. I was like, what the heck was that noise? But yeah. So don't let the cuteness fool you. they sometimes do some sneaky stuff and comes out and it's like, what did you do? And then all of a sudden you see that cute face. It's like you can't be too mad at it. It's just wrong. You, like you can't stay mad at a bunny. That's like you did something wrong, and all of a sudden you see that cute little face. Oh, I know. My daughter have a rabbit too. His name is Kurt. Oh, Kurt, like Kurt Franklin. You named a rabbit from Kurt Franklin, or what kind of what's you know the rabbit breed? You know the breed? Cause my rabbit, I don't really know the Kurt Cobain from Nirvana. Oh no, okay. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Um, but yeah. Do you know the rabbit's breed? Like my rabbit breed, like his parents were because I know Lavender's parents before because I know the parents owner they actually breed them. Um, they were Harlan Lops actually, and named them um, Strawberry and Blueberry, and Lavender born I think kind of like a lop, but not really loppy ears, but kind of like almost like a Havana mix. Um, so it's kind of like a mix of Havana and Midnight Law. Um, I don't know his breed. But send me pictures. I like to look at bunny videos, pictures all day. Kind of like it definitely bright. Like when you see a bunny do some crazy things, that really like turn a sadness to happiness, and that's really like brightens up somebody's day with crazy, cute little pet videos that does some crazy things. Like, oh. But um, before I get off on the show, I actually told y'all from the beginning that I actually have a secret to share. Oh, it's kind of like my confessions. These are my confessions. But yeah, I do have some tea to spill, and since it's my show, and I do whatever the hell I want, and say what the hell I want, and I might have to come clean with some things. Um, yeah, so this is my confessions. um, I've been holding this secret for a very, 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 very long time, and actually, I was born with it. Actually, I'm born with this. When I found out that I'm an influencer. So when I found out that I had, and you saw me do all these skincare routines with all the products that I've been using. Yeah, I know it's okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a safe environment talking to y'all. It's like you get to see, like, not the other podcast I was in with Between Friends. I'm like informative and you don't really see that, but my own show you actually get to see the true side of me and not the fakeness. But yeah, so I was asked to do a campaign that's coming up before I post this on Instagram, so you won't get very sidetracked. Um, what I was doing the video, um, and I know every woman will kind of relate to it because they go through this all the time, and this is very common. In the United States, this has been um, over 3 million cases in 1 year, and women have it and don't even know they had it. And but for me in that predicament, it was actually genetic inherited. Um, I was inherited that the situation from. my mom's side of the family. So I'm not so practically, yeah, like most of the women in my mom's side actually go through that. Um, it might be some medical issues that kind of combine with it, but I don't really have like a medical issue combined with it. But usually it's stress causes it. There's and obesity. There's other maybe medications that you might be taking. Y'all didn't know that. Um, but I was born with go through what I missed that part. You probably might go through that too, Tish. This is very common to all women. I go through. I was born with hirsutism. Those that don't know what hirsutism is, um, it has excessive um hair growth to places that women ain't supposed to have. It's mostly what men have, and we women that had that had kind of like an excessive male um hormone called androgens, and you know why. And men, you probably will understand why women have to shave, wax, um, laser hair removal, electrolysis, hair removed from their face, like what is above the lip, or it's about the chin, and it's like the side of the face. Look like they had a beard or something like that. I actually had that issue. I was actually born with that. Um, it was also part of some of the bullying that I was at, caused with that as well, and it's very common. So, men, that is mostly why we women had to wax, shave, um, nair it away, um, unwanted hair off the top of the lips, bottom of the lip, chin, hair, neck. Cause we try so hard to keep it a secret. Okay, we try so hard to keep it a secret, and I'm telling the truth right now because it was one of the self-conscious things that flaws I had to deal with my entire life. Um I was so I have a question so far I get a different answer each time I ask this. So what is that? Um so it's very yeah, so women, if you go to hirsutism, um you maybe were inherited, you may be um have it through PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, or you might have it from medications you might took, or obesity, or stress, or any like medical issues that might cause that makes you want to that makes you have like excessive hair growth growing places that we technically belong in a woman's, maybe in the face, like you will have a mustache or a beard or a goatee, or like make us look like, man, that's really bad. And hormonal imbalance. Some of us hormones are way off, and that causes that as well. I've been doing a lot of research of that and made me realize that. What is the most gratifying to you, creating and recording music or performing music live? Mm. The most gratifying to me It's most definitely performing music on stage, because when you perform music, your own music on stage, um, it shows that, yeah, you did that. Like, you sharing your true story through your music to the world, and your audience interacted and wants to sing along to your songs. That's like the most gratifying moment, is when you on stage, you performing your own music, and everybody like vibing out to your own music, not from songs that's very commercial in the radio that really doesn't make sense. You know, it's your music, it's your truth. So I want everybody to share their truth. So this is my toast to all the women that go through hirsutism like me. Um, those that are fighting for a chance to, you know, be be more with their truth as women, and everybody that's sharing their truth right now. Um, this is kind of like a lesson that I need to learn from that. During my journey of recovery as an emotional eater, one of the issues was my self consciousness of my self, my body, my everything, including the flaws that I had. Even when I was born, the flaws that I was born with, and everything like that. So during that journey, I had to learn to accept that. Um, so as you see here, let me move over, put the buddy cat back on. There we go. And he just sit out there with his tail, and he's sitting his butt. Look at him. Like, he is really like, he just sit there, turn his back, his tail, and he just sits just like, just, he is just living the life, ain't he? Living the life. Cindy Love, thanks for sharing your truth. Well, you're welcome, because I don't want y'all to see a person behind the mask. This is the unmasked version of me. Um, I don't want to be out in the world when I'm performing and or doing my music and everything like that. I don't want to hide in a mask about who I really am, and I still get prejudged by that. The more I share my truth, the more I show you my true self, the more, the better person that I am. Because during this journey, I've been, like, November will be 2 years. I've been recovering from emotional eating. I stepped out the line for 1 second, came back staring at rabbits. Stop making fun of lavender. You know how rabbits, they all they do is sit on their ass. But yeah, so during that journey, it with, therapy. Thanks for my therapist, thanks for my trainer. Now he's my business partner. Um, what I learned during this whole process, almost 2 years of recovery as an emotional eater, I actually had to learn to accept myself, flaws and all, even though I'm trying to fix some of those flaws right now. Um, so my lesson, and I will give to y'all that whoever's going through the same situations that are having self consciousness about people, about yourself, your body, or hirsutism that I um like hirsutism. If you go to the same situation as me, um, going to anything that's a flaw to you and you trying to fix it, don't be afraid to accept that. Accept those flaws. And my lesson and toast to you, my toast is accept your flaws. Don't let your flaws affect your true dopeness of yourself. Don't let your flaws take away your true dopeness. Because you could be the most dopest person you are right now, and you are what you got in that wine, Chardonnay, and no, I am not Buzz. I can handle my liquor, honey. um, that's the whole point. I want to relax and have a good time. This is the type of show that I'm doing. But I'm telling you my true self right now. I may be goofy, I may be funny. Many people think that I'm funny, and I'm not really funny. I'm corny and whack. But you may be the dopest person in your life. Like you may be the dopest person in the whole wide world. And you are very talented and you have a lot going on for yourself. You have a lot of things to go on to offer, but you're letting your flaws hold you back. Now, a lot of people realize that your flaws will affect your level in life. I think not. The more you accept your flaws and you forget, sometimes you do the talented thing and forget about those flaws that you have, even though it might physically there, mentally, emotionally. Um, don't let that hold you back. Don't let you hold you back on what you are going for yourself. So if you have a, a business opportunity that you want to do, like open a new business, or you want to go back to school, or you want to take that next level of your job, man, post this in the group. I'm taking notes because people need to hear. It really do. A lot of people need to hear this because I'm giving you every single like I'm giving you a lessons that I learned outside of this show, outside of my music, outside of like my like really in my personal life, what I've been going through each week, and what I also told my therapist about. It gave me a stroke of genius when I was at the gym yesterday. I was at the gym, and while I was finishing a set, I was lifting weights, and I was finishing a set, and I had a stroke of epiphany. I had an epiphany because of that campaign that I have to do, and I had to post this on Instagram. That made me want to come out and tell people the secret that I've been holding for my entire life, and I always try to hide it when I go out this door of my house. It's very like I was scared. To be honest, I was scared if I do this campaign, post it on my Instagram, come out saying that, oh, this she has hirsutism. Like, I didn't know she has that. Or to see her to get that mustache stuff. That I'm afraid that some, like, trolls, people might just take about stuff like that, and I was scared that at first. I was very on the fence with that, but after I went while I was at the gym, I had epiphany. I was like, I should do it because I realized that I wasn't the only woman that going through this. Somebody might need to see that I'm not alone at this. Being a woman that has hirsutism, I would say hirsutism. It's hard to keep that a secret because you will notice in like very up close to the face, and you can't really see it on my face because I have makeup on, but not a lot because I really have natural glow and I really am shining right now. Like I see like sweat right now, like little glistening. But yeah, you can't really see that. But when you up close and you see maybe stubbles here and there, but you don't see it because I I did that this morning. But it's hard. A lot of women like to keep it secret because it usually turns a man off. We women sometimes we do want to have that happily ever after, but the flaws like hirsutism usually gets in the way, and men turn away of that. So men that you are watching this and you understanding that this is a medical issue, please don't turn away. If you are attracted to a woman that like she had a great personality, you attracted like her how she put like carries herself, how she you know how it like maybe independent and she is going for herself or like doing things for herself, and or the talents that she has. If you're attracted to that, don't worry about the hirsutism that we go through, like with the shaving and everything. No, if you're attracted to that person, go for it. Don't be scared about what other people think because of what the woman has. It's a medical condition. Don't make fun of a woman that has hirsutism or PCOS or anything that will cause that, because you never know if that woman was born with it, which I am. I was born with it. Um, or people might go through in medical situations. It's a health issue. So don't run away to a woman that you are attracted to. Let your heart do the work. Don't think about the looks of a woman. Learn from what's in here. But usually the lesson that I will say before I close this, my lesson really is to say this, that don't let your flaws interfere your true dopeness. Don't let that take away your dopeness at all. Learn how to accept your flaws. If you can learn how to love yourself and accept yourself for who you are, you got to love and accept your flaws too. Everybody has them. There's no such thing as a perfect man. There's no such thing as a perfect woman. There's no such thing as a perfect child. And there's no such thing as a perfect animal, pet. There's no such thing as perfection. Perfection doesn't really exist. I would actually say there's no such thing as perfection because everybody has some cracks. So raise your glass to everybody, to love your flaws, everything, and don't let those flaws hold you back. Don't let that take away your dopeness. Don't let that take away how great you are from within here. Don't let your flaws hold you back on your dreams or the goals that you are trying to reach. It might be a reason that God made you gave you those flaws. Except with Reese cups, them joints are damn near perfect. You gotta be the one. Really, you got to be the one. I'm sitting here in the middle of doing a toast, and you always got to do something. Damn, gotta ruin the moment. But all I'm going to say is right now, as I'm going to say it again before we started laughing and rudely interrupted, and I'm going to end the show with this: accept. Not only will you love yourself, you love your flaws. I know I love you. I love you, Keon. I know. But yeah, so if while you trying to learn how to love yourself, learn how to love your flaws, learn to accept your flaws. And when you have anything that's going on with your life that you plan on do, don't let those flaws hold you back. Don't let flaws take away your dopeness. When you go out that door, when you go out the door, when you get up in the morning, when you get ready to go to work, and you walk out that door and you get ready to start your day, you walk out there with your head held high. Think to yourself, yes, this is me. I have hirsutism. Hirsutism doesn't have me. Okay? I have these flaws. I think I lost weight. I have these flaws, but I don't let those flaws hold me back of what I need to do or I really want in my life that makes me happy. If you have something that sparks you out in joy, don't let those flaws hold you back. So, we toast to the flaws that we have in the past, flaws that we have now, and the flaws that you might have in the future that we need to accept. So, to acceptance of our flaws, but we have our true greatness, our true dopeness. I am Shorn Marshall. Follow me on Instagram at Shorn Music Official. Make sure you follow the show, both Facebook and Instagram, at Shorn Happy Hour Podcast. Also, subscribe to show podcast on YouTube on Shorn's Happy Hour Podcast. And if you missed this live show, you can catch the replay on both the show and my personal Facebook and YouTube pages, and of course, Spotify and all available podcasts. I see you guys next week. Cheers to all, and all a good freaking night.